Hey guys, welcome back to the Iron Key. Last time our heroes found a couple goblins having fun and they destroyed their little party they were having and left. Then proceeded southwards towards the Nandar Keep where they found a broken bridge. Hosh tried to jump on the other side of the bridge and ended up falling down, saved only by the rope that Rainier gave him. So guys, right now Hosh is swinging off the rope and you are on top of the bridge. What are you guys doing?
I try to pull him up.
We try to pull him up.
Yeah, you try to pull him up.
Give me a strength check with advantage since Turfling is helping you out.
19.
Yeah. You start pulling him up.
Yay.
Hosh, you're dangling there and for a long minute you feel scared almost.
Almost.
Yeah, quite scared. And after a really long minute, you finally feel the rope tighten and slowly but steadily pulling you upwards.
I see you missed the seahorse, huh?
Nope.
You act weird around water, huh?
You are having this conversation while Hosh was still dangling from the rope.
Yes.
You had nothing but time to spend chatting while somebody is dangling from the rope. You eventually bring him up. You're standing on your feet. You're alright. So what are you guys doing?
Can I tie him on the bridge somewhere for safety?
You might be able to tie it under the actual bridge where the foundations are.
Okay, can I try to do this?
Sure, yeah.
9, yeah. Guys, my hands are a bit shaky.
Shall I try this?
So you wanna check if the rope is tight enough and if
Or
it's
I
not...
can redo another knot.
Alright.
21.
Right, so you lean over the bridge to see if the knot is tight enough. And the moment you tug it, it immediately unravels, so you tie it back.
I take my water skin out and drink some of the alcohol I have.
You have alcohol?
Can you share with me because I'm trying to jump now?
Can you give me some too?
No, take the bottle from the fucking blonde lady. Don't drink my booze, man.
I take some running space. I run as fast as I can, mark the spot that I want to jump perfectly, and then jump to the other side.
Roll the dice to see if you did it perfectly.
13.
So you jump. While you're midair, you start having doubts if you're gonna make it or not. You're getting closer to the bridge and finally slam hard on the other side with your knees. It hurts a bit, but you seem fine.
Do I see a place to tie to?
You can always try and tie it under the bridge in the foundation.
17.
You tie a decent knot under the foundation. You have a string of rope from one side to the other side.
I hold the rope with my hands and then I lift my torso and I grab it with my...
With your leg and try to, alright.
Yeah.
To crawl on the other side. You should roll an athletics check.
22.
You crawl really fast, really skillfully. You reach the other side of the bridge. You flip your whole body and grab the ledge of the bridge on the opposite side and immediately pull yourself up.
Opa.
You manage to do it without any issues.
I inspire Kella.
Alright, she takes a couple of steps back and runs.
Is that inspiring?
How does your inspiration work?
Perfectly.
I mean, what is she gaining? I think 1d6 to any ability check?
Yeah.
She actually kinda misses the bridge, but she grabs with her hand, takes a moment to stabilize herself, and then pull herself up.
So I saved her life.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll go next. No, I first let the squirrel go on the rope, like,
Oh yeah, he is like...
yeah.
Jump!
I'll go with the rope. It's 18.
The squirrel passes just fine, and you're very light, so you find it really easy to push yourself on the other side.
Hey guys.
Hosh, you're by yourself on the other side of the bridge. Everyone in your team passed. Everyone not in your team passed. Now it's your turn.
Please don't die.
I'm gonna try and go with the rope. 12.
So you lean to grab the rope, and for a second you feel scared because it's kind of awkward to. It's like a small free drop until you grab the rope, but you manage to catch it. You try to put your feet over the rope to help you crawl. It's a bit harder for you because you're not that athletic. Also, you have ropes and a lot of cloth surrounding you, but eventually you can get it. You crawl on the other side a bit slower than most. And the moment you try to grab the ledge, you feel a couple of hands from your party members pulling you up.
I look down the river and I'll give it the finger. Like, fuck you, bitch.
So you give the finger to the water. You see as there is a small swirl of darkness as again going like.
What the fuck is going on?
The rest of you don't see anything like that.
What do you see?
Water.
You're acting weird. And remind me, why she's coming with us?
She just wanted to come along.
Yeah, why are you coming with us again?
You're asking Kella?
Yeah.
I don't know. Although, why are we here in another place?
We already told you.
But I forgot.
Killa, you are so cute, we don't just forget.
So you start scaling up the bridge, and you're met by two big towers. Between the two towers are large gates.
I push the gate open.
You open the door, and the first thing you see is a big boulder in front of you, a familiar sight to see. You finally see the keep itself, a big building made out of really large blocks of stone.
Guys, let's go inside, but silently.
That's a good idea.
Give me stealth checks.
13.
19.
24.
7.
Aside from the door, you also see the northwest tower being broken, and it seems that you can access the Nandar Keep from that side also.
I go from the door because it's closer.
Are you trying to open the door?
Yeah.
Who's trying to open the door?
I am. You are more vulnerable than I am.
It seems just a door for me.
Okay, you wanna open it?
Are you gonna argue who's gonna open the door now?
Let's open it together.
Okay, let's go.
So you both open the door at the same time.
Yes.
I'm still wearing my pumpkin, right?
Yes, we are still wearing our pumpkins and we forgot about them.
Oh my god.
The moment you open the door, you hear voices arguing about something, and then they immediately stop. Who goes there?
Kela Snake.
What the fuck?
Kella gives you a look like, what the fuck, dude? Alright, Kella, you may enter. They seem to be town's guards.
We came into the town and found out that everybody's missing and it's basically destroyed, so we didn't know what to do. And we came here in search of some answers or help.
So the guy that was talking to you right now, he extends his hand. Greetings, I guess, even under these poor circumstances. He noticed your purple hands and seems skeptic for a second. He doesn't pull back his hand, but he doesn't grab yours yet and asks you, are you with the invaders?
What invaders? We killed a couple of goblins.
Goblins, huh?
Yeah.
How many are there?
We killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 wolves.
Wargs. They're wargs.
Wargs. Okay. We killed 7 goblins, scared 2 of them, and killed 2 wargs. I think so. And we found this girl who has a snake on her hand.
Kella walks in, makes a step ahead in front, and she says, I told you guys, I'm not with the invaders. I just happened to stay in the inn.
Bullshit.
He actually grabs your hand and tells you names, Torem, Breck,
I'm Hosh.
and you hear the rest behind them. Name's Sideri, Alara, Kalen. Do you think that most of the people actually escaped the city?
Yeah.
We saw some footsteps at the gates.
It's been a few days and we only had one bad news after the other. Even Lady Velorosa died. He points to the table behind him and you see a corpse of a woman dressed in very rich clothing, gowns and stuff like that. So they're quite upset about it. Kela goes like, oh, that's the Lady Nanda, right?
Wait, Nandar.
Lady Velorosa Nanda.
I asked the guards what happened in this town.
The Cloud Giant Castle passed over Nightstone and just started raining, pouring down all these big boulders.
Was it night or day?
No, it was middle of the day actually. it decimated what seems to be most of the city, I guess. The people supposed to hide here, but one of the stones seems to pierce the bridge. I don't know what happened to them. I'm only assuming they tried to flee.
Kela pointed out that there was a big black stone in the middle of your town. They took that. Do you know what that stone is?
I don't know. We actually never bothered about that stone. It just was there since forever. So
Maybe that's why they attacked you, though.
if you say they picked it up, I would guess, yeah. By the way, why do you have pumpkins on your head?
Big story. I'll take out the pumpkin.
Are you trapped in here because of the bridge?
Yeah, we are trapped, but we can't decide on what we should do next. Lady Nandar is dead. We really have no idea how to proceed with this.
Okay, so you've been stuck here for 3 days and you didn't do anything yet.
No.
Who has the higher rank from the four of you?
The corpse, I guess.
Yeah, she has a point. She's still the lady. Can you give me a perception check?
19 plus something.
She actually smells nice for a dead corpse. Probably she uses some kind of really expensive perfume or something.
You need to find your people, bring them back, shoo the goblins away from your town and start building this shit up again. You've been stuck here for 3 days and done nothing.
Is there anything close around Nightstone City? We saw the footsteps of humans running north.
Yeah, that sounds right. We have an emergency destination in case something goes south.
So I have an idea. Let's go all together, find your people.
Alright. Are you certain though that Nightstone is clear? We can't leave goblins running around while we search for our people.
Okay, so bury the queen fast, and we're leaving.
Yeah, she's not a queen, she's a lord.
I don't care.
Kaelan actually steps forward and asks, we're gonna have to jump over the hole, right? Tore mostly complains that it's wrong to bury her here and not in the proper burial place.
And you can celebrate her as a queen she was, or whatever she was.
So should we not bury her yet?
We could go find them, bring them back, and make the...
Burial.
Let's make a quick sweep of the town and let's go find them. You see Alara being actually eager to grab her weapon. Alright, time to smash some heads. So you actually round all your things up and all of you move towards back to the bridge. So yeah, who goes first from you guys?
I go first.
Yeah, you take the slope of the bridge downwards. The first thing you hear is footsteps going faster and you see Rainier leaping over. Can you give me an acrobatics check?
12.
You actually leap over the hole, you land, you lose a bit of your breath and a bit of your balance, but you immediately regain it. You jump over without any issues.
Look, it's easy.
So if anybody is scared, can come with me.
Alara actually says, race you to the other side, and she sprints.
Yeah, so I ran with Alara.
I'm coming with you. I'll start running.
Give me a dexterity check to see who will manage to jump first.
11.
I'm 13.
So you go, you bolt in front of him. Both Turfling and Alara seem surprised at the guy with ropes and...
I run away from both of them?
Yeah, you pass. Can you give me an acrobatics check?
Sure. Can I use my Tides of Chaos to have an advantage just in case?
Yes, sure.
15.
You fill your mind with dark thoughts to give you strength and jump over the other side. You actually leap perfectly. Can you give me an acrobatics check as well?
10.
You being a few steps ahead of Alara, you both jump over the hole of the bridge.
Call to Kela to come first.
She starts walking ahead and turns towards Iena. Ladies first.
Bitches first.
And in the moment you say that, she takes a couple of running steps and attempts to jump. She leaps over and lands pretty solid. Not something you would expect from a monk. Wink, wink.
I just take a few steps back and start running.
Alright.
21.
You actually landed even more solid than Kela before you. You hear Kaelan landing behind you, but you hear all the the chainmail that he wears, like being really noisy. He almost loses grip. You see the hand of Alara holding him and pulling him back in. Then it's Sideri and Torem. After a few moments, they both succeed normally. With this and that, you all manage to pass without any issues. How do you want to proceed?
We can close the gates before the other goblins can call reinforcements, by the way.
Since we agreed to help these people, we should keep their town as clean as possible from goblins.
So you're all taking the western towards the gate. So you circle around the windmills and you actually arrive pretty fast on the gates of Nightstone.
Oh, the gates of Nightstone. Not epic at all.
Caleb immediately walks to the closest tower, and you see Sideri already going to the other tower, and you hear some cranking noises like...
Wait. Before you close it, it's already closed.
No, it's on its way being closed.
I can show you the footsteps quickly.
I don't think that's our priority right now, man.
Why?
He looks at the rest of you guys.
It's okay, Turfly, they believe us.
And so let's clear this town and you'll have plenty of chances to show me the footsteps. Alara is eager to go with you.
Let's leave the three here and take Alara and Kela with us. And that's it.
Torem will leave you in charge.
I'll do my best. So you're about midway through the town. You're going to the northern part and the cemetery on your west side. You actually see Alara notice the crypt and she goes like, damn goblins, and they have to get their little paws everywhere.
Actually, to be honest with you,
Nah, yeah, fucking go.
So where do you want to proceed?
What's the big house over there? Are those stables or something?
You're asking Alara, I'm assuming. Right? Yeah, those used to be the stables. I'm assuming they still are the stables.
Let's go and check them out.
Actually, right now you're in front of the stables. You open the door, they creak slightly. The first thing you notice is a boulder that crashed through the roof in the middle of the barn. It didn't harm any of the horses. You also notice left and right, just before the cubicles of the horses begin, two ladders that lead on the top floor of the barn.
Okay, I climb.
I'll go up as well from the other.
From the other side,
Yeah.
you climb just fine. Hosh.
I'm staying downstairs. I'm waiting for any reaction.
I go to find a nice horse for me.
So you pass by, you find about 10 horses actually. They all seem fine, they just chew on whatever. But they've been there for 3 days, so their hay runs low as well. It smells like shit. Do you wanna pick one?
Yeah.
Which one?
The first one that sees me in the eyes.
So from the north section, the fifth horse makes eye contact with you, and he seems thinner than the southern section with horses.
I take the one that saw me, no matter what. And I free the other horses to go and eat something.
So you unlock the gates and you see one by one the horses start walking out. Alara walks a few moments later, and so she sees you with a horse and asks you, did you release the horses?
Yes.
Why? She sees that the hay runs low and asks you, well, couldn't you just feed them? It's gonna be a pain in the ass to put all these horses back in, but yeah, anyway, I guess they will mow the lawn for now. Raidnir and Yenna, you went on the top floor of the barn.
What do I see?
You see a bunch of crates lying around, a lot of riding gear, a bunch of riding gear.
I'm not interested in this. I go down.
I go from my side towards the Raidnir side.
Alright. The moment you turn, at the first corner rather, you actually meet a goblin. She tries to hide behind a crate. What do you do?
I push her down.
Give me an athletics check.
12.
She actually slides away. She seems terrified and starts running away from you.
Hey, Raidnir!
Roll initiative, guys. You hear Alara going first. Hey, I hear noise up there. What's going on?
There's a goblin here. A female one.
Who gives a fuck? Just crush its skull. I should probably mention before for the viewers that the top floor basically it's like a U going mostly around the stable. Next is Turfly.
Can I try and ride my horse?
The horse currently is without anything. It's naked, so give me an animal handling with disadvantage.
It's 15.
You manage to get on top of it.
Can I ride it outside?
So you're walking slowly outside.
And I jump down. I slap the horse butt.
Oh, yeah. It gallops away like. Next should be Liana. Yeah.
I just go behind her and I shoot. 9.
There is so much stuff in the way. Like you step on a lot of things. So at some point you lose your footing for a second. The moment you were about to release your arrow, it just shoots in the wrong direction. Next is the goblin. Actually, she gets her short bow out, screams at you, Rainier. Derp doesn't want to do it, but you won't let me alone, are you? And shoots the longbow at you. Would 21 hit you?
Of course.
5 points of damage. So she apologizes for shooting you in advance, releases her arrow. The arrow wedges itself in the joint of your shoulder. Feels really painful, and it's not a good place to have an arrow.
I get my wand, I point it at the goblin, and I shoot a firebolt at it.
With your wand.
Yes.
Ooh.
10.
You aim at the goblin and you try to summon a fireball to hit it. No fire comes out. Instead, you feel your wand shooting something towards you instead towards the goblin, and you immediately feel all your wounds closing down.
What? I'm healed?
Yes, you're healed.
What the fuck?
You also regain your Tide of Chaos.
Well, that worked better than expected.
Next is Rainier.
Okay, I climb up the stairs.
You hear Rainier that just went down from the stairs. Hear this and starts climbing up again, ignoring the hell out of the pain she feels right now. The moment you get up on the top, you hear the goblin go like, I'm sorry I did that! I'm sorry!
Okay, I'm getting my great axe. And I attack. 11.
You try to swing your axe towards the goblin, but the moment you try to swing, you feel the arrow scraping a weird place. You just lose the momentum, doesn't feel right, and you don't hit her. Next is Alara. Finally, I'm gonna smash some goblin head. She runs towards the stairs, comes up. Are you fine? That arrow seems really deep inside your shoulder, man.
For now, I'm okay.
Without breaking eye contact with you, she attempts to swing her war pick towards the goblin. And she should have broken eyesight with you because she doesn't hit. Next is Turfly.
I get inside. I see Rainier with
a arrow sticking out of your shoulder.
Okay, I go up there and I use my thunderclap.
Oh my god.
So Rainier, Alara, and Derp have to make Constitution saving throws against your spellcasting modifier. How do you do the thunderclap?
I step my foot with force on the floor.
So you smack your boot on the floor and you hear this explosion of... Basically everybody failed the saving throw, even Alara, and you deal 1d6 damage to all 3 of them.
5. That's my most damage I did in this whole game.
On us.
The goblin seems hurt, but she's still alive. How is Rainier looking?
Pretty bad.
And just shoot straight ahead. 13.
Armor class is 13, so you hit.
Yeah!
7 plus 4, 11.
So you see Turfly spitting on the goblin's eye, and immediately right after you see an arrow poking out from the same eye. The goblin soon after falls dead in front of you. Alara turns around and asks you, why the fuck did you attack us?
Attack us?
Why did you attack all of us? Can you just punch the damn thing?
Probably, yeah, you're pretty...
Sorry, I was out of my mind.
I can't take this. She seems really frustrated and immediately climbs down the stairs.
So, how did it go?
What? What?
We should take a rest, I think.
You can take a short.
Alara,
What?
do you wanna rest for a bit?
My head. Yeah. Do you not guys have ground rules how to attack enemies?
It seems some of us don't.
I think my ears are bleeding. Can I have perception checks? Except Rainier and Alara, they will have disadvantage.
19.
5.
19.
4.
Alara and Rainier currently try to heal their own ears. Turfling seems a bit affected by the thunderclap as well. Yena, Hosh, you hear shouts. It's the 3 guards you left at the gates. Riders! Riders! And that's where we're gonna finish for tonight. Next time on the Iron Key.